Rawr. Okay, hello. Hello, how are we doing? Hi, Anna. Congratulations, you are first. Hi, Queen. Hi, Sari. I love you all. Thank you for being here. We got Daily Cactus from Beanie and Dicky and Toothless and Hiccup. Let's go. I hope you all are doing well. I really and truly considered not streaming tonight simply because I was feeling like being a little slug and not being perceived. Up you Winnie the Pooh looking ass. No! Hi, Kier. I love you. You know, it started out so great. Like, I was like, oh my god, there's a bear in this Undertale fan-made thing. I was like, okay, cool. That's me. Ha 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 ha. That's me. And then Susie just absolutely destroyed me. Killed me with one line. Absolutely ridiculous. But I hope you're doing well. I was thinking about doing nothing today. I was thinking about not streaming. However, I didn't stream on Wednesday. And I know that a lot of times I will have a moment where I'm like, I don't know if I want to stream. I'm like, I don't know if I want to stream. And then I end up streaming, and then it's a great stream, and I'm like, wow, I'm glad that I streamed. So sometimes you gotta push yourself to do the stream, do the things. And then you have fun. I don't really know what I'm gonna put on the list today, because I don't know if Sari has to go to bed, and will be mad at me if I play Alan Wake. Oh, the cat has given me thread. This cat doesn't understand that I have so much thread. Do not have to go to bed. Oh, whoa. But are you eepy? Are you eepy and need to go to sleep? Are we tucking you in? Because you are so important and big and have an actual job. Meanwhile, the rest of us are just sleeping in, staying up late. Listen, I went to bed like pretty much on schedule last night, and then I woke up at like 8 a.m. today, and my stomach hurt, and I wanted to perish, but that's fine. I lived. Hi, Neeks. Hi. She's just staring at me. Hello. I haven't done my click. I haven't been actually doing that when it pops up. That's probably bad of me. Got your daily cactus from Matcha. Let's go. Nico, do you want out? I think she wants out. Give me 1 second. Also, my throat is dying. I don't know why. Okay, hello. Hi, Mal. I love you. I hope you're doing well. What is happening to my voice? I'm dying. Okay. I don't know. I did have some really cheesy mac and cheese before I started stream, so that's probably why my throat is dying. But other than that, I'm doing great. I'm glad you're doing well. All right, what is it that the other guy wants? Hang on. Catfish, right. Let's go to the lake. Yeah, I'm doing all right. I was thinking about not streaming tonight, however. I wanted to hang out and I wanted to chill and I wanted to play video games. All I've been doing recently is playing The Sims. That's like my off stream game right now. That is literally all I've been doing. I just play The Sims. But I'm actually doing gameplay this time, which is more than I was doing like a while ago, where I would only play The Sims and I would only do create a sim, where I would make the Sims and then I'd be like, ah yes, this sim is so very cute. Do I want to play them? No. Who knew all it would take was the drugs mod to make me think of some pothead dude that I wanted to play with. Drugs, winky face. Not the winky face. Honestly, I haven't really done anything with the basemental drugs aside from like weed. I know that there's like, oh no, I guess that's not true. I was growing peyote for a while. In The Sims. But I haven't really done anything else with the drugs mod so far. Hi Goose, I love you. I hope you're doing well. Goose, you got your own kittens. Meanwhile, one of my Sims is addicted to coke and speed. See, I'd like to like mess with stuff like that. I think that it would be fun. However, with the family that I currently have, I would I would rather not do that. I feel like that would be really fun to mess with. And I would love to do that. I just get so invested in how my Sims lives go that Clifton, one of my Sims, got pregnant via abduction again. And I canceled the pregnancy. I was like, no, we've done this once already. Senior pollination technician, get the fuck out of here. Leave my Sim family alone. Wrote a tweet longer about the pregnancy. Yep. I was like, get this shit out of here. I'm not doing it again. The senior pollination technician, like alien that you get pregnant with when you get abducted sometimes, is so obsessed with the current household that I had to turn off with MCC. I had to turn it off in the mod so that they would stop abducting my Sims. They tried to take Rudy, like my first Sim, like 3 times, except for the fact that he can't get pregnant because I made it that way. And then Clifton, the second sim, Rudy's partner, moved in. And I was like, bruh. When he got abducted. I think he got abducted twice. And then the second time he got pregnant. And then he's been abducted several times since then. But nothing happened during those times. So I was like, oh, okay. So are they just talking about child support? Clifton's up there like, why the fuck did you give me this child? We weren't exactly planning on this. We had to move to be able to have a room for the child that you gave me. Oh my god. If a woman has starch masks on her body, does that mean that she hasn't been pregnant before? I don't know exactly what video we're talking about here. I'm not gonna lie. There are so many videos out there. I think it's funny that my mom has, like, the other day I went to go, am I pregnant? Oh my god. Ever seen the pregnant video? I don't remember. Like I said, there's a lot of videos. And sometimes I know what we're talking about and sometimes I don't. And then also sometimes, I was lurking to get Overwatch drops. And then the person that I was lurking rated someone playing Marvel Rivals instead of Overwatch. I'm sorry, what the fuck does this mean? I just opened up a Twitch and I, like... This notice is to let you know we are updating the monetized streamer agreement pursuant to Section 7 modification on July 25th, 2025. The changes will be effective 30 days later. What does that mean? What does that mean? I need someone to explain to me what the fuck that sentence means. Ouija board. Ouija board. Fingers crossed for Monday. Hoping to get a new pooter by then. Let's go! Means you're gay. Oh, well, I knew that already. They didn't have to use confusing language. God always calls me Luigi. What? Huh? Oh, dog! You know what's funny is that you said that, and then I was like, you said dog, not God, and I had to look at your other message to make sure that I wasn't the one that read it wrong. I was like, did I just completely read that wrong? Do I have dyslexia and I didn't even know it? Thank you, Anna, for adding that as a quote. But yeah, I opened up the notification here. Like, what does this mean? What does that mean? So it's just to let you know that we are updating the monetized streamer agreement. What does that mean? Hello, sir, you're very pretty, but stop. I don't know what this means, and I'm scared. Monetized streamer agreement enables you to access monetization tools offered by Twitch in connection with streaming on your Twitch channel. Okay, I need to stop trying to read this. It makes no fucking sense. Never mind. Never mind! Ugh. Meaning ads and money. Basically, they're changing how people are getting paid. Perhaps some rules about who can get paid. So if you make money from Twitch, they might change a percent. Oh yeah, they've already changed a percentage split before. I assume that this is them making it so that they can do that again. You have so many booger. I'm so sorry. It's not gonna be good for many, but the smaller streamers will be hit the hardest. Smile. That's lovely, considering I make most of my money through... I make all of my money. This is my only form of income. I make all of my money on Twitch. I've been getting back on my... I kind of want to make YouTube videos bullshit again. But I haven't actually started doing it yet, so... keep an eye out. If I like start making videos on YouTube, I will be asking you guys to at least leave it open in the background. Oh yeah, I have a bunch of my links together. I have both. Oh, I forgot that X is on there. I should probably adjust that. I don't really use that anymore. Could also stream on YouTube. Yeah, and I know that there's like they for a while like you could not, like that was actually breaking the rules if you streamed on like multiple sites. It would actually break Twitch TOS, but they changed it somewhat recently. And I know that there's like tools where you can actually like watch your chats and have them like integrated in like your feed. So you can see both like YouTube and Twitch chats. Yeah, I think Shells uses that. Yeah, what's funny is that one time I was watching Shells, she started talking about in response to like something, and I fully thought that I was losing my fucking mind. I was like, what? What is she saying right now? And then I realized because of like the on-screen chat or whatever that there was something else that's somebody had said, but it wasn't in Twitch chat. And I was like, oh, interesting. Yeah, I've been pondering, I've been thinking, I've been considering the idea of making videos on YouTube. Although I still would need to do a lot of progress to be able to monetize that. And I don't know. Complicated. I should probably just get a job at fucking Taco Bell instead. But that would require me to leave my house, which I don't do. I back subbed on both YouTube channels. Thank you. I appreciate it. I have some things already on like my I have VODs, my VOD channel. I've been slowly uploading. Okay, but Taco's true. And I have like some videos on my YouTube channel. One of the most recent ones was a really good life grip that I got on Anna at some point. And I need to just like start making stuff and putting it on YouTube. Just to like get used to editing stuff. Because I really want to do... Hi, Tay, I love you. I hope you're doing well. Got your daily cactus from Robin and Fievel. Let's go. I still am concerned that I spelled Fievel's name wrong. I'm not gonna lie. It's fine. Because I really want to do like a longer form type of video where I go through a lot of Dragon Age lore and like the events of the games. If you like want to play Inquisition Veilguard, but you don't have the ability or patience to play the old games like 1 and 2, or if you're just interested in the world lore and want to hear some fucking nerd tell you everything about it. I have so many things. All right, if you are rickrolling me, I swear to God. Oh, okay. This is literally my own video. I got another really sick like life grip the other night. I thought about doing this as well, but here we can watch it together. Sorry, Bestial, you need to be quiet for a moment. Do I have Chrome saved? Where is it? Oh God. Oh God, I have so many things. Yeah, it's fine. Okay. Yeah, this was the time I was playing Lifeweaver. Lifeweaver is my main. I was playing with Anna, and I believe Anna is playing on someone else's account at this time and is playing this Rain right here. And the other Rain grabs him and tries to shove him off the map. And I got that sick life grip. And then I died immediately because Reinhardt got really mad that I saved. Oh, it's so good. Genuinely, like, one of the moments that I'm like, yeah, I guess I'm alright at Overwatch sometimes. Most of the time, I'm stupid. But... Yeah, and then both the Junkrat and the Rain were like, "What the fuck was that?" And then they were like, fuck this twink in particular." I always think it's funny when I do something. I like life grip someone out of a an ult, or I like pedal to save someone, and then the other tank is so fucking mad at me. And I'm like, yeah. Listen, is Lifeweaver strong? No, not really. He's kind of a silly little guy. However, he's really good sometimes. Let me show my insane Moira play. Yes, yes, please. Look, we have to see the very intense oh god, I have to move things around. Oh god. Ah! It's loud! I can't see the bottom of the screen. That's fine. We gotta see the Moira that actually heals. You guys ready? Look at those heals! Look at all that healing! Look at all that healing! Absolutely incredible, beautiful. QC is the best. Oh god, it's playing again. Ah! Pause. Okay, there we go. Sorry. I mean, like, it also popped up and said that you got, like, 3 kills. So it was probably the healing and the, like, the assists. So Kiersey is just simply better at Overwatch. Yeah, let me move this back over. It's all of those people out there that say that Moiras don't heal, and then Kiersey is out here healing everybody. And then getting play of the game for it. Had another busy day at work, and now I'm eating spaghetti, Caesar salad, and garlic bread. Ooh, that sounds good. Mom makes a very yummy spaghetti sauce. That does sound very good. Oh, music. Very quiet all of a sudden. I gotta ask, all right? Is it weird of me asking the larger group, because I know we're all autistic here. Oh. I think I lost somebody. Hang on. I was lurking several people, and I think I accidentally closed one of them. Okay, there we go. But I gotta ask. I know we're all autistic here, but like, is it strange of me to sit down to a meal where salad is also being served with the meal and just eat my salad as fast as possible to get it out of the way so that I can eat the regular food? Because my mom makes fun of me all the time. It's a joking make fun of, obviously. Literally all the people I'd asked about redacted had autism. Literally all of them were like, haha, yeah, that seems redacted. I haven't picked up on what the redacted is. I'm so sorry. Always eat salad or vegetables first. So that's the thing, is that sometimes when it's like a vegetable like green beans or like corn or something like that, I eat it alongside the rest of my food. But if for like salad, I make my salad, I eat as fast as possible. Look at Cod Pass. Okay. Sorry, I'm a little silly, and also my brain isn't working. Oh, okay. So valid, so fair. I'm sorry. We have several redacted things around here. Milk, eggs. What else is something that people think is gross? I only redact one thing. Oh my god. Salad is nice to eat first anyway, because if it gets soggy if it sits too long. Yeah, that's very true. I like to have my salad first and just like get it out of the way, because I do like the way that salad tastes, like the way that I've been making my salads recently, where I have like salad, Caesar dressing, um usually some kind of shredded cheese and cherry tomatoes and like spring onions. That has been my salad. Normally when I'm talking about having salad, that is most likely the salad that I am eating. And I really like the way that it tastes. So I don't always want to mix it in with whatever else that it is that I'm eating. I only redact one thing. I redact things that are most likely against TOS. No, that's so fair. Salad is nice to eat first anyway, because it gets soggy if it's too long. That, yeah, I read that already, but I agree still. Again, doubly actually, because I read that twice. TOS can eat my shorts. Please don't ban me or Miles. Yeah. I would probably most likely get banned for allowing certain things to be said. Like people, Twitch is very, very insistent that if anybody says that they are under the like legal age of having an account, that you have to ban them. Even if they said it as a joke, you have to ban them just in case. I think that like a lot of other things are fine. Obviously, slurs not so fun. Not so fine. Hard-boiled, bald, redacted 2 if I'm feeling fancy. See, I do hard-boiled eggs in my ramen. Kept telling y'all to not call me a child because I'm a literal whole-ass adult. You are. Oh, I haven't actually done the poll yet. Oops. Hang on. What should I put on the poll? What do Alan Wake 2? Oops, all talking. Hard-boiled, bald, redacted, and ramen. Yeah. And that's my thing, is that a lot of times when I like make food, everything that I make is like pre-made technically. I'm not making anything from scratch. Ever. But I like to like take things that are pre-made and then add more things to them. Like instant ramen, I add like an egg and spring onion, and sometimes I'll add like jerky or there's another word for it, but I can't remember what it is. Hi, Jay. I love you. I hope you're doing well. Got your daily cat kiss from Nugget, so you got a puppy kiss instead. Let's go. A peanut butter in my ramen. I can't say that I've tried that. Like, what? See, my thing is that we get beef ramen. That's the one that our household really likes. One of these days, I'm just gonna make you guys watch me play Monster Hunter. Honestly, thought about doing that on Wednesday, and then I decided to be a slug instead. All right, we have the poll. The poll is up. Let me know what you want to see. But I hope you're doing well today, Jay. Sorry, I was in the middle of trying to talk and type things and figure out what I wanted to do. Ah, Monster Hunter getting votes. Miles hates me. Hey, I tried. I literally like started. I was like yapping, fishing, cowboying, and then I went to add something else. But that is literally the cap. That is the text cap for the choices. So I was like, okay, I suppose. Surprised how well beef and peanut butter mix. I love mine super peanut buttery. I have had like peanut butter chicken and like stuff like that. If Yapin wins, we can make another poll. Doing pretty good. Just a little sad because my family just moved across country. I'm so sorry. Thank you for lurking, Mal. I appreciate it. So we have 1 vote for Alan Wake, 2 votes for Monster Hunter, and 4 votes for Yappin' Fishing and Cowboyin'. And watching Sari draw. Probably. Maybe. Yeah, I thought about playing Monster Hunter just on Wednesday because like I knew that Sari would have to go to bed, and I really wanted to play the Lake House DLC if I played Alan Wake, so I didn't want to play the Lake House DLC without Sari. And then I decided to be a little slug. And not do the streaming thing. I played Sims instead. But yeah, I'm sorry about that, Jay. Much love for you. I have yet to live without my family in the same house. So I can't really imagine. For the record, I voted for Monster Hunter. I kind of figured that was the case. Wednesday was a write-off. I couldn't keep my eyes open to save my life. Had so many naps. Yeah. Too many naps. Much too sleepy. It didn't help that it got like super stormy here. And dark outside. Which my brain, for some reason recently, has been like, okay. I say recently, but I mean like since like the end of last year. When it's dark outside, my brain's like, all right, it's time for us to not do anything. And I'm like, wait a second. Wait a second, hang on. That's not how that works. We still have to be able to do things. We stream in the evening time more days than we stream in the daytime now. I should probably save up for this. 3 days of work in a row can be draining. Yeah. Wednesday was an EP day. Yep. We had to watch Rev, and we all had to take a nap. That was literally all I did. Watched Rev, played Sims. It is what it is. The only reason that I've really been concerned about playing Monster Hunter Wilds on stream is because I know that it is a very intensive game. And I haven't opened it a single time, so it's probably going to take like 20 minutes compiling shaders. Because I remember how long it took for Dragon Age the Veilguard to compile all of the shaders and everything. I was literally shaking the bars of my enclosure, like, let me in. Napped twice on Wednesday. I spent more daytime asleep than I spent awake. Yeah, the problem with that then is that, like you said in the Discord, it makes it more difficult to sleep at night when you kind of want to be sleeping. And then your body's like, I've already had all the rest. And you're like, no. We were getting extra rest. Some extra rest on top. Yeah, there was one day where I like slept in really late. And I then like laid in bed, continued to lay in bed. And I realized that night it was so difficult to get to sleep. Because I already have a very still, very not active, very sedentary lifestyle. Adding on to that, just laying in bed and sleeping extra long did not help. Started using weed to sleep better, and it is not working. Oh. I still just lay in bed and play on my phone for hours, but this time in a spicy way. Oh no. Laying in bed on your phone, scrolling through like TikTok or whatever is already dangerous. Which is why I've been getting in bed while still in VC with the fruits. I get in bed because then I am still like talking. I'm not really talking, but I'm like watching Anna play Red Dead. So I don't open up like TikTok or Tumblr or whatever on my phone because I'm watching Anna play Red Dead, and then I play Stardew on my Switch, which then prevents me from like staying up too late. Because Stardew is already kind of eepy, cozy game, unless I'm going into the mines, and then it's panic, adrenaline, and chaos. I just lay in bed and wait for the eep to consume. That's so fair. Been trying to work out more a little bit every day. And would you believe it, but love and deep space is what's getting me to work out. Oh no. Not love and deep space. I still don't really know that much about that game, I'm not gonna lie. I just know that it exists. Oh, yapping, fishing, and cowboy in one. Do we want to do another poll? Xana mentioned it. Lads. Tell my iron got low again because my iron refill is cherry flavored. Ow. Oh. This song just scared the shit out of me. I forgot that I added this. I forgot that I added this. It's fine. I use Hot Man timer for my workout and get encouragement after the timer ends. Honestly, kind of valid. Kind of valid, kind of fair. So we have a Savory Draws, a Cowboy, or both somehow, and it is currently tied. I think we found the somehow. Ah! The tie is no longer a tie. I stole this song from listening to the tune stream because he kept playing it and then the tune would get stuck in my head. But then I couldn't... Snow Lake! I couldn't remember what the song was. And then finally he was playing it and I asked and somebody told me. Wow, we only have one more place to unlock? Damn. Yeah, follow Datoon if you are not already. I say as if I haven't raided in there like 100 times. Lightheaded, fuzzy, fuck iron, got low for sure. I'm sorry. That is very much not fair. Please take care of yourself. Ice fish. Nice. Yeah, I've wondered for a while if I have like a little bit of iron deficiency. Because sometimes that happens to me, like I feel a little bit lightheaded sometimes, especially when I like stand up too quickly, which is something that everybody told me was a problem. I also just really like onions, which is another reason why somebody told me that I probably need iron. I was like, no, I should just eat more onion. Got a new fish. Burbot. Ah, Sari Draws has won! Man, I love Sari. Man, I love Sari. They're so cool. I have to check if I can put my med into a shot of cola just to make sure I take it, because I'd rather take a cherry cola shot than... Yeah. See, I feel like we've talked about this several times, but like, I don't have very many flavors that I dislike, and I only dislike like very synthetic cherry flavored things because it reminds me of medicine from when I was a kid. Like cherry cough drops, cherry like cough medicine, cold medicine, stuff like that. It was always like this very synthetic cherry like flavor. Fuck. I'm supposed to close that. It's fine. I literally closed it and then I forgot that it opens up again when I swap it over to my other scene or my other screen. Okay. Yeah, I believe this is art fight stuff for friend, for I forget. I forget which friend, but it's fine. I have no brains. I'm so sorry. Yeah, Sarah is so talented. And I know this series also talked about how they struggle to like draw actual human-ish people. Cast as D&D character, right. We played during one of the one-shots we did around this time last year. That's very fun. And I'm scared of trying to pronounce that. It's fine. All right, let me add this. There we go. Oh, my inventory is full. Oh no. This over here. Do I need any of these things for... I think my Discord audio is going through my speakers. That scared the shit out of me. Hang on, give me... I was like, what the fuck is that noise? It's Discord. You're a dingus. Wait, hold on. Holding. We're holding. Ah, there we go. Nice. Thank you. Yes, please go check out all the homies doing art fight. It is so neat. I know Sari's doing art fight and Rev is doing art fight and just a lot of homies are doing art fight, and it is quite exciting. I always love watching people do things. Yeah, ads are gonna be starting. It's okay. We can wait for the timer to go down and just let it happen. Oh right, the cat has something for me. Here, have an ice fish. This song is about Katniss and PETA. Yep, I see it. Oh, nothing. Absolutely nothing. It's me stealing a series art. I'm re-streaming. I'm re-streaming series arts and making people think that it's me. Except for the fact that if anybody knows anything about me, they know that that's not me. Look at how incredible this looks. Sari is so talented and cool. Burby. See, I thought you were trying to say Barbie for a second. And I was like, yeah, I suppose. I've devoured ramen. Let's go. Consumed anti-sad meds. I should probably get some of those at some point. But anyway, hi Rev, I love you. I hope you're doing well. I went and got some more water while we were in our ad break. My heartburn meds have not worked. I'm gonna explode. I feel like I've already given you all of the advice that I can about heartburn. And I don't remember if you ever said that it worked for you. And ironically, my sister had extra anti-sad meds and offered them to me. I said no because I am responsible. How dare you be responsible? Who does that? If I get an allergic reaction, what then? Okay, you make a good point. I've not actually gotten on any kind of medication that isn't allergy meds or antibiotics. Just don't be allergic. Yeah, exactly. Just simply don't. Don't be allergic. No wait, Kowsey is now playing Overwatch 2. She would never do that. Who plays Overwatch? Exactly. Get it. I don't remember how loud my Discord was before. I turned it down. It's fine. I'm proud of you for be responsible. Who does that? Who is responsible? Definitely not me. I'm definitely not thinking the past couple of days. I've not been thinking constantly about how I'm probably going to spend most of my money I have right now on the Hobbit game. Who is responsible? Who does that? Need to get iron fortified chalky syrup for Chalky Moo. Not my brother. He took one of them. See, the thing is that it could be like, it could be a decent way to find out if it would help you feel better to take this medication. However, I feel like there's a lot more steps involved in a doctor prescribing a medication like that to you. Like them knowing about your medical history and telling you based on like certain aspects of your body type how much would be better for you to take. I don't know. It's pretty complicated sometimes. Oh,
it would mean a lot to me.
Your Budive Devil just gave me their prime sub. Eat my Bezos bucks.
I'm sorry.
Get absolutely supported, silly.
How did that just say your name? Did it just say your Budai? God, I love TTS. Anyway, thank you so much for the prime sub. I appreciate that. You only get one of those. You only get one of those, and he gave it to me. I'm honored. And enjoy the cat mimos and the one dog one. Shirtless Vito. Because everybody loves Shirtless Vito. But I hope you're doing well. Thank you so much. I tried to spend $20 on soda 2 weeks before a trip today. So I would not say I am the most responsible lately. No. You're the most responsible. I believe you. Shirtless Vito. Shirtless Vito. Our beloved Castor Peak. I need this one most days. Yeah. See, that's the thing, is that I've thought about getting like actual emotes, like either commissioning someone like Rev Spicy to like make me emotes, or get like a package pre-made on Etsy. But also, like, I like my emotes. I use the anguish, and I use like my own cat kiss, and I use the veto one when moments come up for it. And the pat one is nice. I like my hype emote too. Like, I like my emotes, even if I feel like they're a little bit disconjoined. Disconjoined? Is that the word I'm looking for? I don't know. They're not exactly like cohesive. They're not this all the same style, but they are all like cat memes. So I don't know. Casper Pig. Yeah, the subtitles don't always get what I'm saying. Disjointed might be probably what the word I was looking for. I also speak too fast sometimes. Oh, I got find clues about a legendary fish. When the full moon shines upon the lake within the cavern, a fish of legend rises from the depths. Okay. Yeah, I've thought about like getting like the meme emotes. Sneeze. Yeah, that's exactly what I've thought about. I've thought about getting like the meme ones that I already have, but drawn in the style of like Nico. But I don't know. I also am scared of doing that because she is 17 years old, and I'm concerned that at some point she's not going to be with me anymore, and then I'm gonna have her emotes, and then it's gonna make me emotional every time I look at them. I was thinking about hot dogs. Sorry, I feel like I missed something. I'll show you a ghost hot hands grab. Hog. I'm leaving. No! No, don't leave. I often think about how I do my own emotes, considering that my digital art style is more like MS Paint dumpster fire. Hey, me too. Hey, me too. Don't even worry about it. That's why I see like Sari has done their own emotes. Rev has done her own emotes. I think Kitten Mama has done some of her own emotes. I think she said she doesn't like doing emotes, but I think she's done at least like a couple of her own. My own emotes that are so incredibly outdated. It'll be fine. When you get back to streaming, it'll be good. You'll work on it, and then they'll match. Hi Kippy, I love you. I hope you're doing well. You could have one asset made for you. What would you want? Rev, my beloved Rev Spicy. I'm going to look you somewhat in the eye when I tell you this. I don't know. That's the thing, is that I have been considering commissioning you, Rev. Hi Cat, I love you. Happy birthday, Cat. Everybody say happy birthday to Cat. Kier was like talking about raiding you, and I was in the middle of doing something, and I like I stopped for a second, and I was like, oh my god, wait a second, what's the date today? and Kier was like, yeah, I think we're gonna raid Cat. Where's my raid message? I need my raid message. And I was like, wait a second. Wait a second, we need to do a special message because I'm pretty sure it's Cat's birthday. And then we had to craft a new raid message. But I hope your birthday has been good, Cat. Happy birthday. I think sometimes you forget you have a free whatever you want from me ready to go. But that's my problem, Rev, is that I have been thinking about like asking or like commissioning an overlay for stream, but my problem is that I don't really know what I want. So even if I were to commission you, I don't know exactly I don't know what I want it to look like. And I don't really have like a consistent like theme or anything. So I don't know. I'm like, I could be like, yeah, I want that. And then I'd be like, I don't know what I want it to look like though. That was always my problem with like getting a like custom PNG or anything, was the fact that I didn't know what I wanted. There's so many options. Like there's just so much out there that you could do. And especially with someone as talented as Rev Spicy is. And then I just sit there and I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. Get Rev to make you a hat. Yeah, I'm gonna ask her to make me the Scoops Ahoy hat. Oh, the cat brought me a log. Thank you so much, cat. Oh my god. Rats, you so gentle, do not worry, I 100% get it. Yeah, that's my thing, is that I have like looked at your VGen and stuff like that, and I've thought about like actually commissioning something from you, but I don't know what. I don't know what it would be like. Yeah, give me a little cowboy hat. Little bear cowboy. Bought one of those little sailor hats the day before I moved and proceeded to forget to bring it. Oh no! Y'all remember those candies, Rizzles or whatever? Like they were Smarties that turned into gums. I don't know. Hey look! Hey look, that person seems familiar. Yeehaw. Absolutely incredible. That's just the picture of me playing early Red Dead Redemption 2. Yeehaw. And then as the game went on, I looked significantly less cheerful, but that's a whole other thing. Oh my god. Oh my god. I can't say that I remember Razzles. I don't know, but I was never really a candy kind of person when I was a kid. I liked very specific candies. If Alexander the Great was born today, he'd be a newborn. Very true. Your brand could just be all your friends drawing your little bear PNG. Hydrates! Good idea. Everybody else also remember to hydrate. Except for me, because that makes me nervous. You wouldn't have to do it. That's okay. It's all about what you feel comfortable with. And to draw him as a Winnie the Pooh looking ass, I still cannot believe that. I was like, yeah, there's a bear in this Deltarune game that Kiersey is playing. This is so funny. And then Susie was like, Winnie the Pooh looking ass, and I was like, God damn it. I just got destroyed. I just got wrecked. You have a little Lives Bear sketched up. I just gotta sit down and finish him, but stickers first, or I get killed. Oh. Pee break. Everybody else, make sure to also go pee. That's the problem with that. There are so many like now I have several of these little PNGs of like, you know, Kier made me a little squish, and Sari made me the little chibi guy, and I have like the one that I bought from Etsy and Root Bear. And now I'm like, all of these are so good.
Jingle, pay attention. Pay attention.
What am I paying attention to? Oh, cowboy. Okay, sorry. Hang on. Let me. Ah. Just disappeared. Oh god. There it is. Yes, follow Rev Spicy. Rev Spicy is so cool and talented and funny and has the best stories and is so cracked at video games too, even though she mainly does art. Literally the best. I just breathed a gnat into my fucking nose. Oh no. Please don't die. Please don't die, Anna. We would miss you. That gnat is gonna just take over your brain. Don't worry about it though. Nobody does bad as good as me. I'm so good at bad. I am making a whole card game. Honestly, that sounds kind of exciting. Honestly, the scale of good or bad, like, who decides that exactly? The important part is that you are having fun, you know? At my moonshine shack trying to get a drink. Exactly. You know me. Huge moonshine enjoyer. I love alcohol. Smile. Ooh, fancy. Honestly, I've had some pretty good moonshine. I I can't say that I like the taste of alcohol. However, I've had some moonshine that was pretty good. I'm gonna play games again with y'all so bad. We gotta figure it out. It's something that isn't DBD. I say with so much love and affection. Notters. Gardic scares me. All right, listen. I also think it's very funny that there has been one time where I went with Anna to the moonshine shack that they have, and I got stuck inside. The game bugged, so I couldn't leave. I also couldn't see Anna, who was in the shack. They were just invisible. Perfect game, 10 out of 10, no bugs. None whatsoever. I just got jump scared by a lanky spider at the top of the stairs when I was coming back down from the bathroom. I am not okay. Oh no. Puppy! Puppy. Puppy. Got a pet puppy. Look at that. Look at that tail wag. Pat. Pat, 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 pat. Come on, game. Let it happen. Yeah! Let's go. Good boy. Good boy. Pat, 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 pat. Drawings. I could probably figure out how to do both, like, at the same time. However, that would do a lot of that would require me to do a lot of things. A lot of moving things around. Borgor time, yes, please go get some food. And bring me one too. I would like a Borgor. I had poison Borgor. No. No poison. Poison bad. I had mac and cheese before stream because my parents were like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna have like chicken, corn, and mashed potatoes," and I was like, "I'm gonna stream in like 30 minutes." Made chicken before desk time and spiced it a little too much. No. As regarding phone is concerned, you have a tablet now. That's true. That doesn't mean that I'm gonna be good at doing anything. They're gonna be stick figures. Also, just like, I'm not saying that I would not participate or anything. I have never really been a very big fan of games like that. Like, Jackbox also makes me super anxious. A lot of like games like that make me super nervous. Like, there was a span of time where what were we even called? The PP's Anonymous or something like that. But that was me, Kier, Cam, and Sari. And we would all like play games together. And there was one time we all sat down to play Uno, like the online game of Uno. And I got so anxious that I had to mute and just play quietly for a little while. Just something about games like that make me so nervous. And then there was that time that we were all playing Fall Guys, which was like the first time I'd ever played Fall Guys. And it was just a lot. It was a lot to deal with. And I still think about this, by the way. I haven't talked about this in a long time, but I still think about how first time I was playing Fall Guys, I obviously were playing as like a team. So like I could not get through the fucking course to save my life. And there was one of the team games where we like made it through. We made it through to the like the next round, and I had gotten so used to just leaving after the first round was done that I left. I left the lobby. And then everybody else was like, you left? We made it to the second round. And I was like, I'm sorry. I didn't know what was going on. And then I almost cried on stream, which was not fun. Which was also really silly because it wasn't a big deal. It was not actually a big deal. But my brain was like, okay, well, you're terrible now. You're horrible. Nobody likes you and you stink. And I was like, oh, okay. And that's one of those memories that, you know, how when it's like 3 a.m. and your brain is like, hey, I know you should be sleeping, but let's think of everything terrible that you've ever done in your life and every embarrassing moment. That's like one of them that pops up all the time. And I'm just like, God. Oh my God. It was definitely a time. I'm not a big Fall Guys enjoyer. I think I played it like twice, including the time that I played it with the rest of the group. And then one time to get a skin in Fortnite. And that was it. That is all I have ever played of Fortnite. Not Fortnite, Fall Guys. Okay, sorry. I went off on a tangent. So sorry. Did y'all hear that scientists accidentally unleashed a new subspecies of bear? It can live in both Arctic and Antarctic. It experiences wild mood swings, and it has an interest in both males and females. It's a bipolar bear. Hey, listen. That could be me. I haven't been diagnosed with bipolar disorder, and I don't think that I have that, but it could be me. I don't know. I was hearing from Steve playing Security Breach that apparently bears are extinct in the universe of Five Nights at Freddy's? Question mark. Everyone relates, it's true. Fall Guys made me so upset because it fucked with my depth perception. Yeah, that's the thing, is that the thing about Fall Guys is that it's so like strange and so incredibly like colorful that I would get so overwhelmed by just everything about it. And then I felt like I was like dragging everyone else down because I didn't know what I was doing. I think they are just lying to us, Portal style. That could be the case. They really do like putting characters and video games in an elevator and then like having a little announcer speaker like say some bullshit that's not true, actually. That and like the whole never trust someone who is talking to you over a speaker in a video game. I learned this from BioShock originally. Don't listen. Don't listen to any like person that is talking to you over a radio and asking you to do things for them. Oh, good song. I actually kind of would like to play BioShock again. It's been a long time since I've played them. Say, Rev, what kind of canvas sizes and settings do you normally go with? I'm curious. I feel like Rev has said that they always have a really big canvas. Maybe that was Kitten Mama. Maybe that was both of them. I don't remember. Watching the timer for my tater tots longingly. You got some tater tots to share though? $2,000 by 2,000. 300 DPI. Usually work in inches depending on what I'm doing. But for example, if I make one sticker, it is at 4 by 4 inches with 350 DPI minimum. I always work in bigger than it will ultimately need to be for easy resize. That makes sense. Oh, the cat brought me a mushroom. I should work bigger than that, to be honest, but I'm just so used to it being smaller so my iPad doesn't explode. No, that's so fair. It's all about like what you're used to, I feel like. I want to like adjust my canvas sizes when starting a piece. That's interesting. I can't say that I have actually created very much, but I normally make mine the same size as like my monitor. Like, you know, 1080 by 1920, because I usually make graphics for like stream stuff. So I make it like the same size as you would like have a background. Holding back from making a joke about Rev usually working in inches. Thank you so much, Anna. You're so strong. Anything under 8 is useless. Jesus Christ. I record time lapses at the same time, so yeah. I record time lapses at the same time, so when I'm working on a big canvas with 200 plus layers, my computer starts breathing real heavy. Oh hey, this is the Japanese version. How interesting that we're going to listen to this song now and not talk about whatever it is that Rev just said. It's not small, it's average size. Jesus Christ. I have an 8-inch ruler I got with a bookbinding kit, and it has never once served a useful purpose, not even for the bookbinding. This is definitely a conversation where I should be acting completely innocently and reading everything at face value, because I was gonna say I'm wholesome, but I'm not. We all know that I'm not actually wholesome. Talking about rulers. Yeah, I know. Oh, I'm aware. Oh, I'm well aware. I'm well aware of what we're talking about. Subway sandwich. Anyway, nice weather we're having these days, right? I say as if the world isn't on fire. I miss my meter stick. 12 inches barely even gets the job done, but at least you can measure basic stuff with it. Depends on when you're having Subway sandwich. Do you often get a foot-long sandwich and then save half of it for later? I eat the whole sandwich because I have no patience. And also, like, I've noticed that if I, like, save sandwiches from Subway, they get soggy. Then again, I get, like, a BLT with absolutely every single veggie. I forgot that I turned up the music to listen to Espresso. That cover of Espresso has me thinking, and I'm gonna admit it, I fucking hate Man-Child by Sabrina Carpenter. I don't know what that song is. I have listened to, like, 2 Sabrina Carpenter songs that I know of. However, the name does not enthuse me of the song. Subway footlongs are still only 11 inches. No, don't tell me that. It's also kind of ableist. Oh, well, that's not great. Listen, Rev, hear me out. Get one of them tape measures or a floppy Taylor's measuring tape. They get real long and you can measure long things or odd-shaped things. Oh, see, thank you. Thank you. Appreciate that. I have a little bare one that's in centimeters and another that's super long. Literally all I have to measure anything is a pretty small tape measure that I use usually to move things around my room and judge if something will fit somewhere. You're like getting the giant 14 to 15 inch sub at Jersey Mike's. I don't think I've ever actually been to Jersey Mike's. I know that my brother got, was it Jersey Mike's or was it Firehouse Subs? He got really, really into getting subs from one of those places. Jersey Michael. Beloved. Jersey Michael ... Okay, Anna and Rev have to spend more time apart now. Sorry. I'm enforcing quarantines. Don't separate me from Arson. We all need to spend more time apart. We're forming into one being. Cursey Michael. Oh no. We are literally conjoined twins. If you separate Rev and I, we will both die. 07. I've super glued them together. No, don't do that. That's bad. That's bad for your skins. Oh. I have a feeling I know. I have a feeling I know what this doodle is going to be. Tater tots! You gotta save your tater tots! I love that at one point, Kitten Mama was talking about making a doodle of like going to the zoo with like friends, and she mentioned something about doodling like the fruits, and I was like, okay, all you need to know about Anna is that he's a little cow and he has so much chaos in his little body. And I'm going in here and I'm separating them. And I'm saying we have to spend more time apart, otherwise we become a single person. Absolutely incredible. Conjoined. Conjoined, no separating. I'm sorry, I have to. We're all becoming the same person. You have to understand. I say as if I don't have crippling separation anxiety and get regularly scared of losing all of the people that I have managed to get in my life. You know? Anybody else? Anybody else? Just me? Instead of pancakes, we were becoming mashed potatoes. You'll be lucky if you could escape us now. See, that's the thing, is that I'm not gonna try to escape you guys. I still live in fear that everybody else is gonna be like, oh, you suck. And then they're gonna leave. And they're gonna be like, you're actually stinky, and then stop talking to me. But that's just my own anxiety and trauma. But that's fine. Y'all know how that is, right? stuck here with us who love you. I need you to know I feel so bad if I leave to do something else. I am smooching you on the forehead and telling you that you are allowed to go and do other things. I will look at you like a wet cat, but that's just because that's just how I am. That is just who I am. If you're ever mean to me, you are being mean to just a really sad looking wet cat. But that's just my constant existence. So like there's no change. I have gaslit all of you. Evil and bad and evil and bad and evil and bad. Nope. Such a fucking real fear, though, is one that's been kicked up in high gear this year. The fear of abandonment. Yeah. I've talked about this several times, but I've had, like, a lot of friends online just... And like, IRL as well. Just, like, up and stop talking to me. To the point where I, like, before I befriended the fruits, or actually Anna was like, yes, I'm going to I'm going to pick these nerds to be friends with. Well, actually, Anna said, I'm going to pick this nerd. And then I said, okay, I'm bringing my friends Sari and Kier. I've had so many other friends just be like, we're gonna not talk to you anymore. And it's not always been online people either, because I do feel like it's a lot easier to like cut people out of your life when it's online, because you can just like stop spending time in the same online spaces and like exist other places. But I've had people do it in real life, my actual physical IRL friends, who have on several occasions just been like, we don't like you anymore. Hey Nico, are you okay? I can't listen to this song. I can't listen to this song. I'm fine. Hi. Yes, ma'am? You have something to say? Waiting for Miles to skip. Listen, it's a good song. It is such a good song, but it makes me cry. And sometimes you want a song that makes you cry in your playlist, but not when you're already talking about something sad on stream. Oh my god. Going on holiday for 3 weeks is scary because, like, what if y'all enjoy hanging out with me? Just the three of you more, as if that doesn't happen literally every night. Okay, but we miss you. Oh, thank you, Anna. But that's the thing, is that we miss you and we want you to be like there, but we also understand that time zones are weird and difficult to deal with. Which is why when I wanted to sit down and watch K-pop Demon Hunters, I was like, Sunday afternoon. That's a decent time where Sari will not be knocked out, so tired. Good fucking song, exactly. I am scooping all of you up and putting you into my pond like ducks and keeping you there forever. There is literally nothing you can do about it. Okay. Sounds like a good time, actually. I said all. Oh, thank you for the seat. Chances are I probably would not care, but the slim chance, like when you put on Ghost Files and I found out walking to work, yeah, I'm sorry about that. We need to sit down and watch Ghost Files again. Since Jatoon was on one of the episodes, I've started actually like wanting to watch it again. After they did that whole thing where they tried to make their own streaming service, and like they were like, "Oh, what's like $5? Just subscribe to the streaming service." I was like, I'm putting you guys to the side. Even after they like apologized and everything, I was like, I'm gonna put this to the side because you guys have pissed me off a little bit. I'd be loving my 2000s raunchy rom-coms. So valid, so fair. I went through a really big phase at some point where I was watching a bunch of like really cheesy like Christmas movies in the middle of like August, just because it was like happy and cute, and sometimes it was a little too straight for me, but that's fine. So I have to take what I can get. Just gonna swim around in Revy's Duck and Goose Pond. Exactly. I rewatched an episode the other day. Got so bored. I think not watching them because of that killed the spark. Oh no. Dropout apologized for raising the price by $1, and every single person is like, we would give you our whole wallets, but thanks, I guess. That's the thing, is that I feel like they handled it so badly that it really did put me off of it until Datoon did the episode with like Ghost Files, that I was like, oh right, that's right, they apologized, and now they have like a system where it airs first with like more footage on their streaming service, and then later on they air it on YouTube. You see the fucking thing the other day with Brennan and the American Girl doll shoes? Yep. I think the only reason I saw that was because, was it Datoon? Somebody sent it to Datoon, and he does, like, reaction stuff. He was like, I don't believe this man. Oh my god. Sad that Brennan is no longer DMing for Dimension 28, but I hope he enjoys the American Girl dolls. I know more about American Girl dolls than you do, genius. I always feel so lonely after finishing a cute romance. Yeah. It's always like, it's cute in the moment, and then like later on after that, you're like, oh man. I have to be so careful. Yeah. Which is why I think for a while I was like, yeah, I'll watch a bunch of like cheesy, straight romance stories, because there was a little bit more distance between that and myself. Where I was like, this is cute, but this is nothing like what would happen with me. Of course, then that made me it made me really, really long for like some more gay, cute stories like that. Except then I realized that there's some, but there's not very many. But that means that then I have to be the one to create the stories that I want to see, and then I lay in bed for a little bit. We were watching The Holiday the other day, and she was like, hi, y'all ever hear of unrequited love? Oof. I want to watch I almost just said Parks and Rec. That's not at all what you said. That's not even close. Perks of being a wallflower. Again, so bad, but it makes me cry because it is triggering. I've never actually watched that. I did see that it was like sad. Life is so wild and scary for a trans, queer, chronically ill, disabled person living in Alberta. It's true. Each day, I inch closer and closer to like being like, all right, everybody, who wants to just buy some land in the middle of fucking nowhere? I know nobody can buy land these days, but still. Pool together, make a compound of a bunch of fucking nerds. Oh, ads. Oops. I'll leave it on this scene. Okay, hello. Ads should be done. Welcome back from the ads. If you sat through them, I appreciate it. At least my screen sharing is behaving today. Oh, Anna. I'm so sorry. We must listen to. Yeah, that's fair. Sometimes Discord has been weird recently. where it either like pops up and it's like the stream failed to start. But anyone else want to Hans? Honestly, kinda. I do like horses. I used to do horseback riding. Oh, hi, Anna. I was already upset. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was talking to Anna about this. I was like, a new AJR song came out, and the lyrics are so relatable. I cried listening to the new AJR song, and I added it as like my Discord status for like one singular day. And I was like, okay, I need to go, I need my sad cowboy song back. Sorry. And I went back to the lyric from this song. Horses are terrifying. Okay, but they're also pretty. They can be pretty over there. Yeah, I did have a horse step on my foot at one point, and it really bruised my foot pretty badly. And it hurt a lot. I'm still shocked that I didn't actually break anything. Because I had to like shove the horse back to get him off my foot. Used to work with horses for a bit, and one threw me into an electric fence. Oh, right! I feel like I've heard this story. Yeah, not exactly ideal. I gotta admit. I also think it's very funny that like that song played as like Arthur got back from the island. I can't remember, Warma, and I was like, man, this song is very like emotional and everything like that. Um, you know what? I feel like it's a very emotional, like important song. And then I made it my status, and then I did not realize until much later that it also plays the moment that Arthur dies. And after that I was like, oh. Man, incredible. I accidentally picked an extremely emotional song for my account. It's fine. Actually fell off a horse and broke my wrist on Valentine's Day. Proceeded to get back on the horse and rein with one hand. Yeah, I used to ride horses when I was younger. And I can't say that I had any dangerous situations aside from the horse stepping on my foot. That was literally the most danger I ever got in. Sorry, Nico's walking around. I'm looking. I'm watching her. What you doing? She looks like she's finding a nice spot to lay down. But I want to see if there's anything she needs. I think she's fine. Just riding with a group of friends. Valentine's Day is bad luck for me. I'm so sorry. 07. Fell off a pony when I was like 3 at a petting zoo. Actually, to be more accurate, I think I jumped off. Didn't you just mention earlier that you jump off of everything in Red Dead? Is that where it started? Forget slowly getting off of a horse. Forget, actually being reasonable and just jump. I just think I did the ragdoll physics in Red Dead 2. Yes, they are pretty funny. Pro tip, don't clench your cheeks when riding, ever, for any reason. Okay, but like, nervous curses you with clenched cheeks. First the pea shivers, and now this. What the fuck? Pea shivers again, no! I hate hands, but this is fine, I guess. It looks very good. And you are being critical of your own art. Pea Shivers 2 Electric Boogaloo. Can't believe this. I can't believe this. That's how I fell off the horse and broke my wrist. I clenched my cheeks and promptly became a bouncy ball that bounced myself out of the saddle. Ah! Thank you. Thank you for this information. So don't do that. I'm writing that down. I'm writing that down for future horseback riding adventures, which I don't think will be happening anytime soon, considering I live in Florida now. I was at least near rural areas when I lived in Indiana, which is when I used to do horseback riding, but here I am not being critical of my own art. Hands are most artists' nightmare. I get that, but I'm telling you that you created it and it looks great. And I got you. Those hands are so swaggy. I love the way you have the fingers lined. I am shrinking you and putting you in some Tupperware and shaking the box for enrichment. Do you feel enriched, Rev Spicy? Miss horseback riding a lot. Also, curse you Xbox for screwing up the stream so much. Oh no. I know that like casting or like even using the mobile app a lot of times will cause it to have more and more desync and get like behind slightly more. which is why I don't like using the Twitch mobile. Clench my cheeks and now I'm bouncing around the walls. Keeps pausing or buffering or failing to load. Yeah. I've been experiencing that recently with just like people's regular streams. Like, I'll just be watching a stream with my pretty good connection that doesn't really have any issues most of the time. And then, like, the stream will just start buffering for no reason. Like, I can tell that it's just me or my connection to the servers because, like, nobody else is having this problem. So I just end up pausing and unpausing the player to try to, like, make sure that I'm caught up, or just reloading the page completely. I don't get it. I don't know why. I assume that it's like a server problem. Because I'll be playing like a game or watching like a Discord stream as well at the same time, and that's running just fine, but the Twitch one is just buffering, so it's probably like a regional or server problem. Rough flavored bouncy ball. Here's is buffering so much. Yeah, Revs yesterday and Steve's, I think on Tuesday, were just buffering constantly. And I was like, I know it's not them, because other people would be like, hey, what's up? What's going on? Is like. And then I think someone at some point in Steve's mentioned that theirs was buffering too. And I was like, okay, but it's not like everybody else is experiencing and talking about this. I think it's a server problem or something, because it's like, I don't know. You know, the ad blocker gets gets a little spicy around ad times. Yeah. And that's what I think it does sometimes, but I have a sub to Steve. Steve and Rev. It shouldn't be buffering for me if the ads are going, and it wasn't even time for ads. Like, I do use the ad blocker when I'm watching Toon, and I have noticed that it buffers sometimes and it gets like lower quality when like the ads are running, which is just something I have to deal with, because that just means that I don't have ads to watch. Don't tell Twitch that I have an ad blocker. But I don't know. Twitch has been a little weird recently. I don't think it's a local connection problem. I think it's more of a global service or server problem. Yeah. Hit multiple people. But not like enough that everything goes down, but just like some bad connection kind of thing. Specifically turned off ad blocker for this plays, by the way. I appreciate it. Ads really are like a couple of cents. It's really not that big of a deal. But I do appreciate it. I think it's neat that you get, if somebody has Turbo and they're watching your stream, you still get like the AdSense that you would if they were watching ads, which is like your tiny little portion of Turbo. One place I'll actually let them run. I appreciate that. And I try to make it so that since I do run ads hourly, that I like pause what I'm doing, so that people that can't sub or don't want to sub but want to hang out can still hang out and feel like they're not missing anything. Plus it gives me a chance to like do something that I've been meaning to do, or fix something, or go pee. Especially since I stream like for 3 hours plus most days of the week. I feel like it gives me a lot bigger of a chance to like get up and stretch and do the things. Like I said, I do sit down a lot. My lifestyle is very, very still. So funny when you open a web page and it's like, hey, we run ads. Can you turn off your ad blocker? And you're like, nope. In fact, bye. Yeah. YouTube has been fighting. YouTube was in a bitter fight with the ad blocker I used before the one that I have currently, where like there would be like a specific amount of time where YouTube would be like, hey, we can tell you have an ad blocker, and if you keep using it, we're going to block you from watching all videos. And it would pop up every once in a while and it'd be like, okay, well, we can tell that you have an ad blocker, so we're going to block you from watching any videos. And I'm like, okay. And then I close YouTube and I open up literally anything else that I can like watch. And I'm just like, okay, I'm just gonna do literally anything that isn't watch stuff on YouTube then. Never once blocked me from videos. Yeah, I believe I'm using the one that you recommended, Anna, now, but the one that I used before, it would like stop me after a while, which was very annoying. Love when streamers do ad breaks. It's so nice. I like that I don't have to worry about missing content here, or Kirsty stream, or Steve stream, or Rev stream. Yeah, it's pretty nice. And there have been times where I can't really pause during ads, and I still like apologize for that because that's not normally how we do things. But like nights that we've done Fruits Fridays and games like Overwatch or Dead by Daylight, I didn't really keep track of my ads when I would play Dead by Daylight, but just like trying to plan it out where I'm not in the middle of something that I can't like pause while ads are going. And that's why I see like Steve always playing DVD and other people that play games that they can't pause. And I'm just like, as much as I like Overwatch and as much as I like other online games like Red Dead Online, I would like to play Red Dead Online on stream at some point, but not being able to pause, like actually pause things from happening, makes me nervous. I like being able to pause and like have a moment of like if people are talking in chat and I want to like pause and catch up with chat, or if I want to pause and go off on a tangent, then I can do that. Okay. I had a bag of chips. On the edge of my bed, and I looked over and Nico has curled up so nicely right next to the bag of chips. And I knew for a fact that she was eventually going to move just enough to knock the bag of chips off my bed and scare the shit out of me. And now she's staring at me. She's like, why did you do that? I was leaning on that. And I'm like, I know. That's a problem. Anyway. Definitely want to do ad breaks if I go for affiliate. Yeah. See, my problem is that for a really long time I couldn't see when my ads were running because I didn't use like the mod manager. I use mod view. No, I use stream manager. I could only ever see it on like stream manager. Because stream manager is the one that has, hang on, that has all these things. Like all of the buttons and stuff, and I normally use mod view, but this has like your bitrate and also like being able to run ads or snooze ads and stuff like that. And I think you can have an option that shows like when ads are running up at the top too. But I always use mod view because mod view like actually it lets me see a lot of other options that I can't easily see in the other mode, in the other web page. Like mod view has like shield mode, subscribers only chat, emote only, followers only, and access to blocked and permitted terms quickly. So I was always upset that I couldn't see like when ads were playing because that's not on like mod view. And then they changed it so that when ads go to start, it pops up at the top of any like chat that you can see. And it says like ads starting in X amount of time that you've asked for it to warn you ahead of time. And it pops up with the same banner when the ads are running. It's like, hey, ads are running for like 3 minutes. And then it counts down. I have only been able to like really keep track of my ads and when they start and stuff because they updated that. And they even updated it so that like mods can see it as well. So that's why like Sari and Kier and Anna are able to be like, hey, ads are coming up in about a minute or so. Steve has his set to like warn him like 5 minutes ahead of time, which makes sense because he, you know, he plays a game that he can't pause frequently. I feel like sometimes, for me, sometimes when the ad like thing pops up, Sari! Sari! This stream is for Sari. It truly is the night of Sari. Now all we need is the other song that you really like to play. Anyway, the hide cat jam. There's fishing things we need. Ah, sorry, I clicked on that accidentally. There are multiple other songs, but I know you mean Stupid Idiot. Yeah, that one. The one with the name that I couldn't think of because I have no brains. I have never claimed to know anything ever in my life. Winnie the Limes. No! No. I just got distracted by something. I'm so sorry. Lime's the poo. No! Lime. No! No! Why did I decide to stream tonight? I was like, oh yeah, you know, I really should stream because you know, sometimes I feel like not streaming. And then I stream anyway, and then the stream is really fun. Never know peace. Never know sanctuary. Can't believe this. In my own stream, I say as if I don't give Steve so much shit in his stream, and I expect it as well. Listen, you can't have your friends be moderators in your stream if you are not open to them yelling Lime's the poo 100 times. Fine. Fine. It's fine. It's fine. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. Everything's fine. I'm so fine. I'm very normal. Oh. Somehow I don't believe you. No, it's fine. No, I'm fine. First I got roped into the peepees emote being connected to me simply because I didn't like it. And now Lime's the poo. It's no, it's fine. I have never been more fine, actually. I'm button mashing X to doubt. My cat has taken to scratching up my computer chair. No! Yeah, Nico learned like quite a long time ago that she's allowed to get away with pretty much everything. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I also realized that Kippy redeemed self-care check like an hour ago and I never actually did it. So sorry, Kippy. I probably got immediately distracted by something and went off on a tangent, which is the biggest problem that I have when it comes to streaming. Such a furry little asshole. So that's the thing, is that Nico can get away with just about anything for the most part. But she knows that she is not supposed to scratch on like my chair. She knows she's not supposed to get on my desk. Which is why I have pictures of her on my desk with the caption crimes. Because she is committing crimes. No matter how much I try to train her not to scratch furniture, she keeps fucking doing it. No, I'm so sorry. Gonna clip their claws for that. It is probably best to do that. I have to clip Nico's claws frequently because she sometimes gets them stuck in like my blankets and comforter. And then she gets kind of like caught. However, today she almost, she fell off the edge of my bed. All of a sudden, I'm sitting like at my desk and I hear like a scuffle. And I turn around and I'm like, that sounded a little bit like Nico falling off of something. I better go check and make sure she's okay. As I get up, I look across my bed and she's not on my bed. So I was like, did she fall? Is she okay? As I'm like getting closer to my bed, I realize that there's two little white paws hooked into the very corner of the bed. And I had to grab her and get her untangled from being all clawed up the side of the bed. And then I waggled her around and took her in to talk to my parents. And then she was embarrassed because she gets embarrassed when I do stuff like that. I love her so much. Get those little silicone nubbins, yeah. It's fine to clip cats' claws. I know that like declawing is a bad. Actually declawing your cat is the same as cutting off like one of your like several of your knuckles. It's bad. However, if you're careful and you just trim their nails, it's fine. I've never really been a fan of when people declaw their cats. I know that it's like it is a really bad thing to do to cats. No different than no different than like you losing half of your finger. Like, how would you feel if you were just missing parts of your fingers? because that's literally what it is. And one of my friends growing up, she got a cat, and her dad was so intense about making sure that the cat didn't scratch like the furniture that he forced her to get the cat's claws like clipped. And I got really mad about it. I was like, this isn't even my fucking cat, but you shouldn't do that. You cannot do that. That is bad. But also, some people still let their cats outside of the house when it is just logically dangerous for both the cat and also the environment around your house. Those silicone things were invented because trimming their claws is so difficult, but I feel like that would make it more difficult. Yeah. Just swaddle your cat. That's what we used to have to do until we got Nico used to the fact that we're not hurting her, because I think that she has had like experiences in her past where people hurt her while they were clipping her claws. What is that? Fossil fang. Oh, fascinating. But yeah, at first she was very aggressive when we were trying to clip her claws. So we would take a blanket and we would just completely wrap her in it until she just about couldn't move. With just her her front paws out up at the top. And we'd have to hold her so she couldn't move, couldn't wiggle out of the blanket. The back claws don't pose as much of a threat. They don't retract as much, so they do get sanded down naturally. They still need to be watched just in case, but they're not as bad. Also, yes, good song. We must turn it up. I think if I found a big enough blanket where I could get swaddled, it would fix some issues for me. I agree. Yes, they are. I forgot that I wasn't in ad break, actually. Because I was just cat jamming and not talking. Yeah, Sari's working on a piece of art for the friend. For Art Fight. Aren't they so talented? He's so talented at drawing and doing things. Man, Sari is cool as hell. Exactly, he is. Booba, okay. that is in fact a boob. If you don't love Sari and their work, you're a fool and a coward, honestly. I agree. I agree 100%. I love watching people do art and stuff because I always look at it and I'm like, wow, y'all are basically wizards. Y'all doing magic. Cabbage Cat Run. How did you get that? How did you How did you get the Cabbage Cat Run over Cat Jam? Oh, you typed CA. No, okay, that makes sense. Oh, the cat has brought me something. Okay. I do think that before the next set of ads run, I think we're gonna find somebody to raid. If that's alright with you guys. So a little bit longer chatting. Okay, cool. We'll get to about the 3 hours and then we'll find somebody to raid. I don't know who's live right now. So we'll figure something out. Yeah, it's always dangerous when you like do the tab like to finish out an emote, especially also when you have like usernames. You can have it like auto finish usernames as well, because that's how I've accidentally called someone out in Steve's chat like several times, because I tried to do the no emote, you know, that one. I tried to do the no emote, and then I would just type no, like just NO, and then I would tab and then hit enter before I looked at what I was saying, and then I was just typing someone's username out. And I did that like 3 times until I was like, okay, I need to calm down. I need to stop trying to type so fast. I don't need to get through what I'm saying that quickly. I need to be able to revise what I'm saying. Which is good, because recently I've been really struggling to type like simple shoutouts for some reason. Just regular shoutouts for some reason. Of people that I know like decently well. I will try to type their name like 3 times and fail to do it every time. So then I have to like tell myself to be patient. You guys ever do that where you're like, you go to do something and you try to do it like quickly, like 3 times, and you fuck it up every time, and then you have to like stop for a second and be like, let me calm down for a second. Let me calm down, and then actually do it correctly. That happens to me all the time. Me trying to spell realize yesterday. It do be like that. Or the day before. One of them. One of those days. One of those. Okay. Let me look around. Let me look around and see who's live. Wait. Wait, I know where we're going. I know where we're going. Pixie Core is playing Alan Wake. Pixie Core is playing Alan Wake. I was like, well, you know, let me look at my list. You know, I see, you know, Spooky Cat Kevin, and I see, like, Chelsea, Shade, Corvette Alchemist, and then I stopped at Pixie Core. I was like, I like Pixie Core, and then I looked. I was like, Alan Wake? But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna go. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Thank you Sari for entertaining while I yapped. Thank you for sharing the stuff that you're working on. You are so very talented. Thank you also Anna for entertaining while Sari was taking a little BRB as well. See y'all tomorrow at some point. At some point. Somewhere. Probably. Maybe. But yeah, thank you guys for hanging out with me. We're gonna go raid Pixicora. I bet not Limes the Poo. No. Anyway, we're gonna go raid Pixicora. Cora's playing Alan Wake, and I am so excited. I love Alan Wake so much. I'm sure you guys understand how much I love Alan Wake, and I'm so excited. I know that she was talking about playing it, and I'm excited to see her start it. I think she just started the 2nd episode, possibly. I can't quite tell. Anyway, I love you guys. If you guys wanted to do the raid message with my pride or global pride or cat kiss or any emote that you want to use, then that is cool. If you wanted to keep lurking, then that is cool as well. I love you guys. Join the Discord for more information about what I'm going live and what I'm doing. And I should be streaming Monday, definitely. I don't know about tomorrow. If I stream tomorrow, it'll be at like 6 p.m. EST, like I started today. But yeah, follow Pixie